$601 is what we're going to be cash stuffing today. So grab your favorite drink or snack, cozy up, and let's stuff our envelopes. Well, hey there, friends, and welcome back to Busy Girl Budgets. If it's your first time here, welcome. If you're returning, thank you guys for coming back to hang out with me today. We are going to be doing our weekly cash stuffing. This was a week where just I was paid. The total amount that I received after taxes was $657. And today we are going to be stuffing $601 into my wallet, sinking funds, and savings challenges. Also, I'm going to be showing you guys really briefly the Etsy items that I'm releasing. They're already up on my Etsy shop, and if you caught my unstuffing, then you've already seen that. So don't feel like you have to stick around for that. I am going to show them all at the end, and you'll see some throughout my cash stuffing as well. All right, so I changed my setup a little bit for fall. I still want to get some type of foliage to put back here to add a little bit of texture, but I don't have it yet. So I got these at Target for like $1 and $3, I think. So yeah. All right. So just a reminder, if you guys are here, give this video a thumbs up. Today, why don't you drop me a bow emoji in the comments if you guys are watching. Yeah. In honor of my adorable bow water bottle that I got from Marshall's recently. I'm obsessed with it lately. Okay, so getting into the cash stuffing for my wallet, I am not going to stuff much for groceries or dining out. I just don't need anything. So groceries is going to get 20 if I happen to need something in the next few days. Dining out is also going to get 20. And then the fun money, my fun money always gets 10. Miscellaneous always gets 10 as well. And then when we stuff my wallet, my husband also gets his 10 of fun money. Okay, so that is all that is going to go into my wallet. Okay, getting into my high priority binder. So here you guys are going to see some of my new items to start off with. First of all, I have a new dashboard. This one is my first trial run, so it's not the correct size, but the ones in the shop are the correct size now. They're a bit bigger. But I have this vellum matte dashboard available. It's so cute. I just love it. I just think it's adorable. And I have made envelope inserts. So I am not going to be selling handmade envelopes at this time, or I don't know if ever. They're very labor intensive to make envelopes. But I am going to be selling the inserts. And these fit into these zipperless envelopes. I will have the option available to purchase these envelopes with the inserts if you'd like. But they will also be available just the inserts themselves. The great thing about it is you can just change out your inserts. Way more cost effective than buying new envelopes every time. So, starting with my emergency fund, it is going to get $20 today, as usual. So it has $1,000, $2,000, $2,500, $3,000, $3,500 in the Ally account, $20, $40, $60, and $70. So $35.70 in there. Okay, next is my dog's emergency fund, and they're going to be getting 20 as well. So they have 500, 20, 40, 60, 70, 570. I really like these zipperless envelopes because I never zipped my envelopes anyway, so this just makes it a little easier for things to go in and out. Health, this is for my health insurance premium. That's going to get 50. That's all that it has, since we just unstuffed it for my September payment. Car maintenance is going to get 20. Have this rearranged somehow. So car maintenance now has 100, 200, 300 in the Ally account, 20, 40, 50, 60, 300, and 70. We did pull from this last week for a purchase for our vehicle. And then lastly in this binder is Michigan, and that's going to get its usual 20. So it has 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, and 140. So this trip is coming up in October, so I definitely need to start adding a little bit more money there. But that is going to be it for my high priority binder. Okay, next up is my short-term binder. And here's another one of the items available in my shop. It is another dashboard. This one is customizable with whatever you want it to say on the front. And again, this was my first trial run, so these are not the correct size, but then the ones in the shop actually are. I did not make envelope inserts for all of my binders yet. I am going to, but I just wanted to do for sure my first binder. And then I will, switch them out. So first is pups in here, and that's going to get 30 this week. This is empty because we just purchased their food. So they should be set for a while. Household is empty. That's going to get 5. You're going to see a lot of empties in here. If you guys missed my unstuffing, we unstuffed a lot. Costco will also get 30. And that will be all that it has. Anniversary is going to get its usual 20. So it has 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, and 160. So I think, I haven't told this to my husband, but I've been wearing a lot more gold jewelry lately, and I usually was never a gold person, but I'm getting into it. So I really would like to have a gold ring that I can swap out if I'm wearing gold. So I may drop the hint that that's what I want for our anniversary. Not a super expensive one by any means, but that might be nice to have to change out. I love my opal ring. Like, this is beautiful. But if I'm wearing gold, everything else, it would be nice to have something gold to wear on my ring finger. Okay, next is vacation. That's going to get 20. So it has 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, and 160. And then we have beauty. My husband and I both have haircuts next week, so I definitely need to add more to this in my next stuffing. We have 20, 40, and 50 for now, but I'm going to need like another 50 at least in there. And then toiletries is empty. That's going to get 5. Okay, and that is going to be it for my short-term binder. Okay, the next thing we're going to stuff is my low priority binder, which is completely empty currently. So coffee is going to get 5. Like I said, you guys, we had just like a crazy, insane spend last week. Went a little overboard. I'm going to be for real with you guys. Impulse shopping a bit last week. And we bought Amazon Prime for the month last month because we needed some things shipped really, really quickly. And yeah, so I'll be canceling that because it has me in a chokehold, and that is like, no, I cannot be doing that. Entertainment got 20. Shopping is going to get 20. And then gifts is going to get 5. All right, and that is it for my low priority binder. All right, the last thing we're going to be stuffing today is my savings challenge binder, and this thing is getting really thick, you guys. I probably need to take some of this money back to the bank, if for nothing else than one, to like not have this so big, but also I have quite a bit of money in here, and that could be earning interest in my Ally account, so I might do that. All right, starting off with my Pretty in Pink challenge, we are adding 20 today. That's going to be 2 of the icons. I really want to knock this challenge out like as quick as possible. The whole trio, Chic and Sweet, because I told myself I wasn't going to pull from any of it until I completed the full thing, which is $1,500. And I really want to put that money back into my emergency fund because, as you guys know, I took some money from it when I paid off my car, and I just want to get it back up to like around $5,000. So Pretty in Pink has 20, 40, 60, 81, 5, 10, 15, and 120. So the sooner I can knock out like this challenge and the cherry challenge, then I can put all the money I was putting into that into the in the bag challenge to get that one knocked out quickly. All right, cherry on top is going to get 20, so that's 1 icon. So this challenge bundle, the Chic and Sweet bundle, is available in my shop. It has been selling really well. You guys really like it. I don't know if it's just because it's a bundle or why it's selling so well, but I'm glad you guys like it. I think for me, I have a hard time buying one savings challenge from a shop if the shipping costs more than the savings challenge. And I think, unfortunately, that is the case with a lot of shops. it is for me. My savings challenges are $3.75, and the shipping from New Mexico to almost anywhere is minimum $4. So you might as well order more than one thing or get the bundle that comes with 3, and it's a little bit better of a deal. So we have 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, and 220. All right. And if you guys shop at my Etsy shop, if you would use the links in the video description, that would help me so much, because if you shop using that link, it saves me on my Etsy fees a little bit. So that's just another way that you could help support your small-time creator over here at Busy Girl Budgets. Okay, next we have our In the Bag challenge, and this is going to get 50. Color this in. If I can add like $100 every week, I can complete this in in a month. But I don't know if I can do that, but we'll see. We have 50, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, 20, 40, 60, 80, 400, 20, 40, 60, 80, 500, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, and 600. Whew, 600 for In the Bag. Actually, I think I have some hundreds that need to go back to the bank, and I'm going to consolidate this challenge because this is a thick one. All right, next is Disney. So this is going to be getting 15 today, which is what one icon is worth for me. Color a little heart in. This is from Budget with Maddie. Her shop is open again. So I love her stuff. It's really cute. I actually have a couple things that I'm eyeing from her shop. So we'll see. I need to rein in the spending though, you guys. Like, it's kind of out of control right now. At least last week it was. Anyway, so 15 was put in here, so we should have 165. Let's count it up. 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, and 165. And I just want to say that, like, just because you're on this cash stuffing journey does not mean, and budgeting journey, that does not mean that you're not going to have hiccups where you fall back into overspending or spending too much, or not saving enough. Like, it happens to all of us. And I can't always pinpoint why that is, for me personally. But yeah, so it's going to happen. Setbacks happen. So don't beat yourself up too much about it, but just keep going forward. So for me, like, that's what I'm going to try to do. I had to pull a lot of money out in my unstuffing last week because we just spent a lot of money this week, and probably a lot of it was unnecessary. But yeah, we did. So it is what it is, and we just move on. But it happens. Okay, here's another one of my new challenges. This one is based on the summer I turned pretty. So it's called The Summer I Started Saving. I'm obsessed with this. And obviously you guys know that because I've talked about this show for the last few weeks in my videos. And surprisingly, a lot of you guys don't even know what this show is or watch it. But I think it's just like the demographic of people. I would say my age group, like 30s and younger, we all watch this show. So yeah, I had to make it, even though it's not like fall themed, for my fall launch. I just love it. The finale's coming up here in a couple of weeks for the series finale. So it's going to be done. And I was like, I have to make a savings challenge in honor of this show. So, this one is going to get 10 this week. So this, challenge total saves, $420. And this is a matte vellum challenge. So it is reusable, of course. I'm going to start this off. Okay. Next is my November challenge, and we're actually going to do 2 of these today. We're going to do the 40 and the 30, so we're going to add 70. So let's count that up. We should have 160. We have 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 150, 155, and 160. So next week we're going to be able to complete this, and then this is going to get reallocated. Now, I'm not sure, because technically the next envelope in line to receive a completed challenge is my Costco envelope. However, I might put this in my pups envelope, pups emergency fund, or I have family coming here in the next few weeks, and I definitely want to have a little bit of extra spending money for that. I may save this for that, but we'll see what the next week brings. My husband has had a few new jobs that he's going to be taking on for his design business, for a new website design, like an overhaul, some marketing things. He's taking his drone class right now, so he has a few things lined up for that once he's completed. So there is going to be some extra money coming in here in the next few months from that. More than just his normal 30-hour contract job that he's working currently. But we'll see. So I'm not going to say for sure where this is going to go when it's completed, but we'll see what happens. This is my daily grind challenge. This does not get budgeted for. It's just my rollover singles, which I did in my cash unstuffing. We did that. So the last thing we're stuffing is my Every Little Bit Adds Up challenge from Daisy Budgets. So this week it's getting a total of $36. That's a 1, a 5, a 10, and a 20. So let's go ahead and start adding those. So our single is going to bring us to $8. And this challenge, when it's complete, saves a total of $3,672. I'm debating whether or not I want to restart this challenge in January and do it for the year, because I started it mid-year and I'd really rather do it like January to December, but we'll see. We'll add our 10. I don't think Daisy sells this challenge in her shop anymore, but I love this challenge. It is so good. So you add the 36 every week, and then once a month you also add a 100 and a 50 for a total of 186 once a month. So this week is just the smaller denominations. So the 20 is going to put us at 160. So in my next week's cash stuffing, we will be adding September's 50 and 100. So this is why I want to start in January, start over, because I started in July. And so usually it would show you like this is your balance for each month, right? But this is not accurate because I started in July. I don't have $700 in here. I have $100 in here. And I know that I could continue to do it, but it's just like, I have OCD and that's just like irritating to me. Anyway, so that is it for my cash stuffing. But if you guys missed my unstuffing video where I showed my Etsy items, I'm going to show you guys a rapid fire Etsy drop really quickly. So we have the two dashboards available in the shop. So this one's a matte vellum. It is for A6 size envelope or binders. I don't have anything for A7, and I think it's because I don't have an A7 wallet, but I actually want to get one. So I do need to do that, do my measurements, and start making A7 items for you guys, but right now I don't have any. So these are the two dashboards available. Then we have a Black Friday savings challenge. This is available in a regular white cardstock or the matte vellum. This is a create your own amount. So you can decide how much you want the challenge to be divided by the number of icons, and that would give you your total, your icon amount to save. So that's those for Black Friday. Then we have all of our fall themed items. So we have the Cozy Cup Savings Challenge. This one's for $120. Each icon is worth 10. Then we have For the Love of Fall, and this one is just really cute. This is the first one I made. It's for $250. Then we have our customizable one. This one is you can decide your own amount. So divide your amount by the number of icons. That will give you how much each icon is worth. And then this one is our only scratch off for this release, and this is matches the vellum dashboard that we have available over here. And this one is to save $250. There are 8 scratch offs. So that's it for like the fall themed items for now. All these things are already available in my shop. Next we have the matcha series. So this one is called Mo Money Mo Matcha. You save $150, and so it just has cute little different matcha themed icons. And then this one, it's a little bit, this is not my best work. This is a little busy, but you guys get the point. Basically, you save $300. Each gray heart is worth $5 that you see up here, and each green heart at the bottom is worth $10 for a total of the $300. Okay, then we have another vellum challenge. This is like the one that I showed you guys for the Summer I Turned Pretty theme. This one's called Just a Girl. All girly themed pink things. This one is a great like lower dollar amount because you save $150, so each icon is worth 10. So lower denominations. And then what I'm going to be doing is for each launch that I do, there's going to be one freebie that comes in every order until I do my next launch. So for right now, the freebie that's going to come in every order is this Fall Savings Challenge. It is laminated. It is customizable, so you can do any amount. You can make it be worth $1 for each icon, or $5 or $50, whatever you want to do. But this is laminated cardstock. These are nice. This is going to come free, like I said, with every order. So if you place an order, you'll be able to get this. That's the only way you can get it. All right, my friends, well, that brings us to the end of today's video. If you guys made it to the end, don't forget to drop me a bow emoji in the comments. Give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe if you guys are here. I'd greatly, greatly appreciate it. We're still not far from my 3,000 subscriber goal. We're really close. So if you're not subscribed but you're a returning viewer or you're new and you enjoyed being here, please hit that subscribe button. I really would appreciate it. Thank you all so much for coming out and supporting me, supporting my little Etsy shop. It's just getting started, but I appreciate all the love and support, and we will catch you guys in our next video. Bye.